Hi, Phil DeBella here, FlashCast by PDB. Today's topic sent in by Selwyn Turner, something a little bit different, estate planning. Different, but obviously important. And what a great topic. So thanks Selwyn for sending in that request. So, first thing we did, myself and my wife, when we were planning what happens to our assets and looking after the children and to any other wishes we had if something was to happen, is we went to talk to friends. We spoke to friends that had done it before, got some ideas, some thoughts, opinions of what they've done, how they've done, and what was important to them. Because let's face it, we can't all think of everything. And of course, we split everything down to business and family. So we wrote down what was important to us and what our wishes were for both myself and for Jana in business. So how to disperse assets and what happens to running the businesses if something happens. And we did the same thing for family. Who would look after our children, custody, financial affairs, all that sort of stuff. Once we had a bit of an idea that, of what other people had done, and we'd also mapped out what was very important to us to make sure we got right, we then went to our lawyers. And we use Hopgood and Gannon, which are very good. And you can use whoever you like, obviously, if you've got a relationship with. If you don't, I do recommend Hopgood and Gannon. And what we did was sat down and shared all the important stuff. What was important to us, how we wanted to go about things. And we asked all the difficult questions. We made sure that nothing was left unturned. And what we did was, in effect, build a plan if something happened to me or happened to Jana or happened to both of us, that we would be very, very comfortable with. So no different to building a strategic plan where you're planning and mapping out your vision for your business and how you're going to go about it. We did exactly the same thing when it came to estate planning. So if you haven't started thinking about estate planning, you should do it ASAP. It's important to do it early. It's important that it takes time. Ours took 12 months. From start to finish, it was a 12-month process to make sure that we got it all right and that we were happy with it. What we also did is we put together a bit of an advisory board, I suppose you put it. So we've put 3 people that are dear to us, that we trust, and they together will ensure that all of our wishes will be met. And of course, the next most important thing is to make sure that it's constantly updated. So, myself and my wife are in our 40s, so we'll look at it every 5 years and we'll make any tweaks and changes that we need to. So if you haven't started the process of estate planning, it's something you need to do straight away. Or if you haven't updated or upgraded your estate plan, then I suggest you get onto it straight away. So to recap, number 1, ask people that have got a lot more wisdom, a lot more experience, that have been there, some ideas and what they've done to put their estate planning together. Then obviously sit down with whoever you need to and map out exactly what's important to you, business and family. And of course, any personal wishes you may have also. So business, personal, family, 3 areas of your life that you hear me talking about all the time. Map down what's important to you, what your wishes are, what your vision is when you're not here anymore. What is it that you want to happen across those 3 areas? And then of course, go to the right professional, make sure that everything gets translated into paper, build an advisory team, a team of people that will help execute. And I always say 3 rather than 1, because you never know what happens with just one person in control. And of course, then constantly update it and revisit it every 3 to 5 years. So a little bit different, very important. Thank you, Selwyn, for sending that in. Guys, be the best you can be. Remember that people's limitations are often self-imposed. And please send in those topics. Send in any questions you may have across business, personal, family, because I'm more than happy to share my insights. Thank you. Bye-bye.